Hey, good morning, everyone. Here's Mo again for the third episode of Monday Morning Cup of Mo. I'm Mo, Michael Mowbray. I'm a photographer out of DeForest, Wisconsin, which is just a little bit north of Madison. If you don't know where Wisconsin is, look on your United States map. We're one of the states that looks like this. I would be about right there. If you read my lifeline here, it looks like I'm going to have a very long life. There we go. So what are we talking about today? Of course, we're talking about photography. I'm going to be taking different topics in photography every week and try to give you some tips and tricks and all that kind of stuff. This week we're talking about how to do creative collaborations with models. Why? I'll tell you why. Because it's great when we do great work for clients. That's what we're trying to do every day, is do great work for clients. But sometimes we just need to take a little break from working for a paycheck. Trust me, I can't believe I even said that. But it's true. We're creative people. We're artists. And one way to get yourself recharged is to hang out with other creative people. And by that I mean models and artists and designers and makeup artists and hairstylists. So I figured this out a couple years ago, and this is from the advice of one of my good buddies too that does a lot of this, Dan Freivelt. Hey Dan, or Freevalt, depends on what part of the country you're in, or what mood you're in that day. And I took some advice from him and said, you know what, I really need to take some time and start to do some of these creative collaborations. It helps me sharpen my game, helps me to stay creative, and then I can apply what I get out of that to client work. So I started to do this a couple years ago, and the end result was I started to do some really cool stuff. I got creatively recharged. I got work that I could put in for print competitions too. So there's a lot of different reasons to do this, but one of the biggest reasons why is hanging out with cool people, and just having fun and creating. That's kind of cool, and that's one of the reasons why we even get into this kind of business. So, hey, thanks for the hearts. And hello, Brazil. I have somebody coming in here from Brazil. How you doing? Hola. One of the things I want to do today is I've got Kat Lassay in here, and we're going to do a shoot. We're going to do kind of a steampunk style shoot, and let me walk you through some of the things we're thinking about already. We've got some cool outfits. She's working on her hair and makeup right now. We got all kinds of accessories. If you've never seen steampunk, go out and do a Google search on it, because you'll see all kinds of really cool stuff. So it's just something kind of fun to play with. I've done some steampunk stuff before, and let me show you just an idea of what we're looking at. This is, of course, from my second book, The Speedlight Studio. La 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 la. All right. Just some kind of cool stuff like this. Get a great model, get great hair and makeup, get great styling. And then what about, here we go, a little highlight on there, but you can kind of see what's going on. What about the backgrounds? Okay, because you see some of these steampunk shots, and it's like some of them are shot on location, like cool falling down old buildings. We don't always have the time to do that, so what do you do for a background? I'll tell you what, one of the best places you can get steampunk backgrounds is from Richard Sturtevant. So look him up online. Richard Sturtevant is line of Sturtevant backgrounds, and that's one of the things we're looking at using today. Now, if you're looking to try to do this kind of thing in your studio, major tip for you. If you're going to be working with a preset background, something that is a digital background that either you shot or you bought from like Richard Sturtevant or somebody like that, make sure that you take a look. I'm trying to pull up my iPad here. Make sure you take a look at the lighting and the light direction and whatever background that you're going to try to use. Why is that important? Well, if you're trying to put a person in here and you're going to shoot them on green screen or gray or on white, cut them out and put them onto the background, the lighting has to make sense. It has to make visual sense. So it looks like that person was actually there. You can easily see bad composites when the lighting doesn't work, okay? So what we do ahead of time is we pick a background or two that we want to work with, and then I'm going to set the lighting to fit the scene, okay? Where's the hat? The hat's coming. We do have a nice top hat. Sorry, I get distracted when I read some of the comments coming in. So we're going to get rolling pretty quick here. I'm just going to flip the camera around so you can see some of the stuff we're doing. I am shooting this on green screen. I'm using my Mo light system with my GoMo boxes. If you're not familiar with that stuff, head out to my website, michaelmowbray.com. Got this really cool lighting system fantastic new soft boxes that are flying out of here. Check them out. You might like them. So let's unclip the camera here for a second. And see what we got going on. There we go. So that's the outfit we're working with today. As you can see, I've already set up on green screen. Why green screen? For me, it's one of the easier things to clip out of. About the only thing I don't photograph on green screen are things that are already green. So it makes it a little bit trickier to try to clip out. Yes, Carl, I would look great in that. I don't know if it's my size. Anyway, so currently I'm set up with a double edge light system. I like to bring edge lights in just to kind of carve the person out from the background a little bit. And then we're bringing a 36-inch octabox on a boom over top. Partially the reason I'm doing that is if you took a look at those backgrounds that I had set up, or, whoa, way too close. Those backgrounds I picked out ahead of time had a lot of top light. So we need to match that top light coming down. Now, we need to blend with that and also make it good lighting for the story we're trying to tell and good lighting on the model, because it's part of the creative collaboration to make sure that we're giving her really cool stuff that she can use in her portfolio too. So that's part of the collaboration. Everybody needs to get something good out of this. I get something cool, I get a creative outlet, creative release, something I can put into my portfolio, maybe something I can put into print competition. You never know. It's one of the things you try to push for if you're into competition. The model gets something for her portfolio that maybe will get her other work. Same thing for makeup artists, same thing for hairstylists. So it's all part of the collaboration. You need to all work together to be a creative team and make sure that everybody gets something out of it. So we are going to get rolling pretty quick. Kat's got her hair up in tight rollers for kind of this whole Victorian look. And you know what? We're actually going to, are you decent over there? Yeah. We're actually going to go see what she's doing with her hair, and then we'll probably take a little break and then come back with a live shoot. So I just need to unhook my microphone here. And we're walking, and we're walking, we're walking, we're walking, 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 walking. Hi. And then say hi. So yeah, she's been at this for about 20 minutes, and it's probably going to be it's probably going to be a little bit more time yet. So I think we're actually going to take a break here. And once we get everything set up and ready to roll, I'm going to come back live, and you can watch the first part of the shoot. We'll show a little bit of the back of the camera so you can get an idea of what we're doing. And then later on this week, after I've got a chance to do the, whoa, it's spin a little bit, better light this way. Once I've got a chance to clip everything out and merge things in the backgrounds and create a composite, I'll be posting the finished artwork on my website a little bit later this week. So thanks for tuning in. Be sure to stay tuned, because we should be back in about, I'm going to guess, 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll be doing a live shoot at that time. It's your Monday Morning Cup of Mo doing a live demo today. Stay tuned.